And there we go, it's another Saturday and we got another good drive coming up. I'm super tired today. I don't know if it's the weather or if I just didn't sleep enough, but I kinda passed out yesterday and I don't know, I woke up super tired and it didn't really get better during the day, but it's also been a really stressful week. You probably realized that I uploaded a lot of shorts during this week and I was basically just testing out and observing how they do and how to do them the best way, and yeah, it's been a bit of experimenting. Not gonna lie, it's got quite a mixed results. Yeah, as a result, we got a lot more viewers on the channel. Well, I say a lot, but it's more like 5 or 6 people, but still I'm happy and very grateful for everything in one. So welcome to the channel if you're new. We do these glitch drives every Saturday and they are always fun to do, even though it's really laggy, but that is just part of the fun, I guess. Today's glitch drive is, I think it's sponsored by GX Gear, and it's only the drive which is sponsored, not the video. Otherwise, I would say it's up front, but not today. Okay, and with all of this said, I think we can go right to the drive, I think. And there we go, I already got the hardware equipped. We're in front of the driver's main quarter in US. If this is what you pronounce it, I have no idea. And I just realized that I've been recording stuff and my little pet is missing. There we go. Okay, let's get to the drive. I didn't test this one, so I have no idea what's going to happen today. A formal event trip, okay. That's not giving away a lot of information, but I really like the cars that are around here. They look a bit old school, but I kind of really like the designs and stuff. These days, a lot of the cars all look the same, and back in the days they still got something unique to them, some character. This is like an old car graveyard over here. Also, to go back to the short situation, I've just been playing around with it a lot during this week, but there will definitely be a lot less shorts in the future. I just tried to play out a lot of them, try different approaches, and yeah. This is gonna be more of a highlight section, which I'd probably upload something once or twice a week, in addition to the usual streams. Okay, so we attend a fancy gala event at a princess's castle, which I don't even know what princess this is gonna be. Okay, we got a limo waiting, but we have to build a pickup point first. Yeah, I don't think that I got anything for me to wear aside of maybe my kimono, but that's maybe a little out of the fashion. Okay, we're starting in a road vehicle, and I think it would be pretty fitting to just start in the Honda S100. And here we go. So I have no idea where the region is that we are in. I have never really heard of the Sanchez region before. Quite a strange place, to be honest. Okay, there is some of these auto traveling taxis over here, which look like little capsules. And I kind of remember these signs. So maybe we're back in the north again. Which wouldn't surprise me much. Also, just on a side note, the nerve trauma in my leg is doing a lot better, so that's very good news. It's just feeling a bit stiff every now and then, but there's no more pain or something, and I can also walk normally. There's no backlash or anything anymore, and no cross-firing of hypersensitivity or anything anymore. So that is just a little health update over there. Oh my god. We just started, but the leg is looking really bad today. Also, I literally started to fuel a new right for the drive. So this is not anything built up, which is really concerning. So if this is how the viewer is gonna handle all of the leg from this point onwards, I may have to try to reduce the quality of the textures or maybe even go down to the last version again. Because this is not something that is really fun to drive inside of this sort of leggy situation. I will give it another chance though. I think you can already see that I also reduced the shadows by a lot. Because I think that the entire shadow system just cost a lot of extra lag. Which is not something that you would need when you drive. It's a shame though, because it makes the entire world look a bit more realistic and really look better, but what's the point if you can't move inside of the world then? It's still going a lot smoother than last time though. Oh, and before I forget, there's something else that I kind of forgot to mention at the start, but next week I got the Friday off, so we will have another bonus stream during the week. I think it's gonna be a Among Us stream on Friday. And it's probably gonna be somewhere around 5 or 6 PM for the European summertime. So there you have it. Because I feel with all of the Elden Ring stuff recently, the Among Us fans came a bit short. And Among Us is really a fun game still. Also, I have no idea where we're going. And I had this only mentioning the Angels Airport, but there are so many of these all over the mainland. So this could really be anyone. Oh my god. Yeah, some of these crossings are still awesome. I think it's a large unicorn statue. Okay. Oh, I just realized we still got 4 minutes to go on the road. That is a long drive. Oh my god. Okay, can we get out of this somehow? Maybe not. Oh my god. That was so unlucky. I just walked over the border. The system realized I'm in the same place as my car. It placed me back inside of my car. And this caused me to drive over the corner again. That is some insane shenanigans. Also, the fact that we're still lagging so much is very concerning. Okay. As you can see, I already toned down a lot of the settings. So if this is not helping at all, then maybe I really have to go back to, I think it was the version 6.6.17, which was very stable. While this is just really a pest. At least it has been so far. Okay, I've had it. We're just flying the rest of the way. A little bit annoying, but what can you do? I hope that after this point, since I reduced the graphic settings, the lag may become a little less obvious. But this is really just wishful thinking at my point. So there's no guarantee that it's really getting better. Which doesn't seem to be the case. Oh my gosh. The bad part is that if it's not the graphic settings, it has to be the viewer version. And that would pretty much piss myself off. Because I just made this update recently in order to improve stuff. And this is everything but improved. They just made it so much laggier. Look at this stuff. Oh my god. I also hear a lot of people complain about Firestorm recently, so maybe it's actually time to change the viewer. I don't know, but I've been stuck on the 6.6.17 version for... it's been ages. I have skipped so many updates voluntarily because they messed it up even further. And I just made this update because a lot of people said it was more stable, but it doesn't look stable at all. It is so laggy. And again, this is not my connection. And I've been doing a lot of drives, so you guys know that I'm usually driving very fast. That usually works out really well because the world could keep up with it, but it just doesn't anymore. So this is definitely not on me, on the car, or on anything else, but the viewer. Which is a shame. Oh well. Okay, we should be almost there, I think. It's a bit under a minute. And I'm guessing that it's one of the ancient airports at the north of the little area over here. There's two of them right next to each other, and this is probably the one in the northeast. And another corner. It is really sad that after all of these years, the creators and programmers of Second Life never managed to make this system run smooth. And let's be honest, Second Life is consuming a lot of power, a lot of CPU, a lot of RAM. It is so intense of the resources that it's using, and it's just delivering really bad. So I think you could even speak about active neglect. They just let it die, and as long as people pay, it's running, but once people stop paying, they just give it up. And they are not actively pushing it either. I wonder if they are just recycling their drives, because we have come to this place, I think 5 times in the last 2 months, which is crazy. And not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure that we're in the northeast. Yeah, this is just the place that I thought we'd be in. This is one of the worst places to drive in Second Life. And for some reason we just keep sticking to this place. Okay, a small or a medium boat. And we're going with let's use a boat today. This one. And there we go. That is not a great start. Okay, at least we are back in the vehicle. Even though I have no idea what just happened. Honestly, I think I will go back to the last version after this. There's no way I'm doing this Lagfest next week again. Okay, and it seems like we are going to the cheer part this time. And I didn't see the little island. Oh my gosh. Almost there. Oh, that ship was a lot longer than I thought. Also, I'm surprised that we're still so far away. And the hut has been saying it's under 1 minute for so long. It's literally been several minutes. And if I'm reading the distance right, then this should be at least 3 or 4 more minutes. At least the leg seems to have gone down a little bit. Even if it's just temporarily. I know that yesterday around midday, they restarted a lot of them. It didn't seem to have helped a lot now. Okay, it's just 20 seconds left. I'm still not sure where we are going though. And we arrived. That was quite a ride. Ah, there we go. Okay, and we're going right from the boat to the little plane. Well, I guess it's time for either the Arving or the Wolfen. But since it's asking for a little plane, I think the Arving is better. And there we come. And we are ready for takeoff. How did I already miss one of the waypoints? What the heck? Okay, we're just resetting the hut. I think they just made a way too narrow the waypoint. Oh my god. Fine, we're going back. What the heck? Oh, wait a second. Did I start at the wrong end of the starting lane? And I think I broke the hub now. Oh, this is not a good place to wait in. Yeah, this is so stupid. We just went to the wrong side of the startway. And now we are supposed to take off. That's some very unclear directions. Okay, the next destination seems to be a Lagfest airfield, which I have never heard before. Maybe we have been there a few times, but the name definitely doesn't ring a bell. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is not good. The last crossing pretty much messed up the controls. There we go again though. This is a little hack. If you sit in a vehicle and you lose control over it, you can just right click and edit. And as long as you edit the vehicle, it's not moving. So you can get out of the vehicle and back inside, and then you can just proceed as normally. And usually the controls are recovered doing this. And we're almost there. But I'm way too high. And now I'm way too low. I still don't see the landing area though. It's only half a minute left. Okay. Ah, there we go. Better late than never. That was an insane crossing. I think it's actually just the region. Every time I try to enter this region, we are almost crashing. Okay, let's try this again. That was rough. That was very, very rough. The things we are doing just to get to a nice gala. It's incredible. I hope the food is worth it. Okay, we are back to another road vehicle. Okay. We kind of have to wait for the Hudsons. I'm not sure if we have to go forwards or backwards. Nice. And off we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, there seems to be some land for sale. So if anybody is looking for a new home, this is a very lucky place to be in. But maybe that's the stuff you like. Okay, we are going to Connolly Potter's Fun Fair. It sounds like a sort of an amusement park, to be honest. Not gonna lie, I think I heard the name before. So maybe it's a place that we visited before. This looked very bizarre, but I think it was just two people riding on a horseback. And there goes our vehicle. And this is so cursed. Well, I guess we're flying again. At least until we meet another racing zone. There's just way too many Banlines in Second Life. And here we go again. And right into a corner. You've got to be kidding. Sometimes driving in Second Life just feels toxic. Toxic. It's so insane. I'm not sure, but I kind of think that it got a little better since I reduced the graphics a little bit. But this is still so insane. So yeah, after the drive, I definitely downgrade to the version 6.6.17 again. Firestorm is just not usable anymore. Especially if you plan to drive around. Look at this. That was just a normal crossing. I'm surprised we survived this. That looked really bad. Oh my god. I wonder if this is just what all of you guys go through. Oh my god. This is like the third one that we hit today. That's incredible. Yeah, that's not really a fun drive today. We're just lagging, running into band zones, getting our vehicles returned, going from one corner to another. This is just insanity. And look at the lag again. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we take one ride on the amusement park, and then we go to the gala. And I guess we are riding the roller coaster again. Yep, start coming. Why is there so much dust? I don't like the look of it. Okay, 30 seconds to start. Not really much of an amusement park, I have to say.
Upside down. Prepare for launch.
Okay. And here we go. This ride is making so many weird noises. It sounds like an old arcade theater. Okay, just some random music. This ride has a lot of loopings. And I think we're done. Yes. I think this is one of the older rides on Second Life. It's probably been around for quite a few years. Okay, we're walking to the garage for a change. Not really the place that I would have chosen, but okay. At least it's not a toilet stall. Okay, this is a bit confusing because the hut literally just said we go to change. And now we are suddenly delivering something. Oh, I guess that we just got to the limo. Not like it's written in the name or something. Oh my god, this is so slow to this. Ah, there we go. I knew this would happen. Yeah, this view is definitely glitched. It just faded to one of my ears again. Also, this is a very weird limousine. Almost looks like a burial car. Maybe this is the cyber version from Elon Musk. kinda gives off these Cybertruck vibes. Oh my god. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And we're flying it in. And this drive is just cursed. And it's just as cursed as the last one because I think these fuels are just unstable as heck. So if any of you were playing with the idea of updating the fuel, don't do it. We are lagging again. Oh my gosh. This is almost as bad as the Microsoft updates, where some of the people just make the update and it turns the laptop or the PC into a brick. Maybe they hired the same guys. Oh, this is gonna be some fun to meet. We'll never arrive. The frustration is very real today. I could restart the fuel again, but that is so not fun. I still hope that at some point it recovers a little bit, but I don't see it happen. And it's really everything crossing at this point. This is so bad. We are almost there though. Well, considering our speed today, it's only a matter of maybe 10 minutes. I'm not willing for that crossing. I'm not that crazy. And now I'm stuck. The one thing that I could try, let's see if it helps. I think there's a Loxely bent right. I'm not in the cable though, but maybe it makes things a little more smoothly. I got my doubts though. Yeah, we're already lagging in. Yeah, that did nothing. It's only 500 meters left. We can do this. We can definitely do this. And I promise you guys, for the next drive, I am back to the 6617. Oh, I think there was a sign about the princess's castle. Yeah, there we go. Also, how did I lose my tail this time? This is just crazy. Tiny little checkpoints. This is looking very different from what I expected. Oh, this is a club. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. It's not really a gala at this point. Okay, so this is also the end of the drive today. Which I guess makes sense, it's been about an hour. And honestly, considering the lag and all, I don't think it had to be longer. Okay, it seems like I don't have the racing lights over here. Okay, so since I can't rev anything, oh my gosh, I lost half of my avatar. Okay, so we're gonna test this legal ticket. Which... there we go. I wonder if it's unboxed or not. It is not. Yeah, they don't have racing lights, so there's nothing we can do over here. I would really like to fix up my avatar, but I think it's just not worth the time at this point. We're just testing the vehicle and then I am deinstalling this version of the viewer. Okay, so this seems to be a three-wheel, some kind of motorcycle. The camera distance is wild. Makes it a bit hard to drive, actually. And the leg is doing the last. This is really killing me at the moment. Okay, the steering is very sensitive. Not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of a little drivable lawnmower. The fact that it's throwing some errors instantly is not a good sign. There are some of these vehicles that just do this on every crossing. Oh my god. I really dislike this area a lot. They have messed up this entire town with all of the tiny roads and all the little stuff on the sides that you get stuck on this time. And this time, oh my god. I've already reported all of this to the owner of the town. And she said she would look into it, but it's just still a mess. You just cannot drive in this town anymore. Okay, we are back on the road. Again, this vehicle is very sensitive. It is kind of stable, but yeah, it's still throwing a lot of script errors on region crossings, which is a really bad thing. Otherwise, it's not too bad, I guess. So let's see if we got some tuning menu. Doesn't seem to be the case. Nope, no tuning menu. Which is weird because there's some sort of box over there. It kind of looks like a GTFO stuff. But we got access to the editing menu though. So if you want, you can recolor this and stuff. Yeah, but without the tuning menu and considering how sensitive it is, I don't know, it's not really my kind of vehicle. Anyways, I think we arrived at the end of the drive. We tested the reward. I sort of lost half of my avatar on the way and several vehicles, so well, quite a fun drive. Not. And as I said, I definitely go deinstall this viewer right now and go back to 6617. Trying out the 7113 was interesting at best, but it's just not usable at all. And I would also suggest, if you plan on driving around on Second Life, do not do it on the recent Firestorm viewer. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Alrighty, again, thank you very much for watching. Welcome to everybody who is seeing you on the channel. And tomorrow we're gonna play more Elden Ring, which I'm very excited about. Alrighty, if you like the content, please consider to like and subscribe. And I hope that all of you guys have a nice rest of your day. And I see you next time. Bye!